I'm trying something new. I'm doing it on the iPad, and I'm going to give you an update. Camera's over here. I have everything on I have it set up so at least you'll be able to see me. It's not the best angle, but it will get the point across. I want to share with you something I did last night. Wow, I didn't realize that was so low. It's 11 cents. I got to buy more of that. I didn't realize that. Okay. I speak about investing in crypto. I'll start off with that. And I earned some free crypto last night. And I earned it from Coinbase. You watch videos or read, and you answer a few questions to earn free crypto. And that's partially the reason why I have a lot of little bags. And then I would add a few to them. And I leave it because I believe in crypto and it is the future. Okay, here we go. I'm going live to save time. The crypto I received for free after watching a video for this one, it's called Compound. COMP. Compound. Right now, it's going for $310.77. Oh, when someone reached out to me yesterday asking me about what new crypto, any good crypto tips, I'm just sharing with you what I invest in and the free crypto that I earn. And Compound is an Ethereum token that enables community governance of the Compound protocol. The protocol is a series of decentralized interest rate markets that allow users to supply and borrow Ethereum tokens at variable interest rates. Comp token holders and their delegates can also debate, propose, and vote on changes to the protocol. I really dig that because if you're an investor, it's good to know that your voice matters. That's pretty cool. So that one, I'm understanding it a little bit, but that's why Coinbase does that. Now here's another one. I earned free crypto, and I didn't realize it's only 11 cents. It's called AMP, AMP, and this one's pretty interesting. More up my alley. I think I'm going to try it out. AMP is an Ethereum token that aims to collateralize payments on the Flexor network, making them instant and secure. And I've heard people talk about AMP. And it was funny how I signed in to my Coinbase account and it said, well, if you read about it or watch these videos, you can earn free crypto. If a BTC, Bitcoin, or Ethereum payment fails due to unconfirmed or long transaction times, the AMP collateral can instead be liquidated to cover losses, while the vendor receives payment in fiat, potentially providing greater assurance to both parties. I think that was the one AMP? Yeah, AMP, as of yesterday. And it allowed me to earn $3 worth. So I have, on average, I own 27 amps because I gained a little bit of knowledge, education, answered a few questions, and now I own AMP crypto. That's how you start accumulating little bags. If you could get it for free, do it for free. Do it for free. And Comp Wallet, I don't even own one because it's a lot of money, but I own $8.93 worth. I earned $9 yesterday. So it went down a little bit, but I might put into that in the future. That's incredible. It's already worth $310.77. So if you want to join Coinbase, I have the link in the description below after this uploads. That's how you start gaining knowledge, becoming familiar with crypto. This is an opportunity. I don't pay for the pro account for Coinbase. I just wait till videos come out or they tell me to read something. I read it, I try to absorb it, and I answer questions, and they give me crypto. It's a good way to start. It really, really is. And that's how I did many of my small bags. So I'm proud to say that I own 27 amps and almost one comp. Got to start someplace, right? And I hope this is still signed in. On my last live, I did about an hour and a half researching last night to learn about IRAs because I want to invest my crypto for my future. I'm late. I'm a late investor, but I can, if I set it up properly, I don't have to pay taxes on capital gains when I'm 59 and a half. I think its age is 59 and a half. I'm going to use I Trust Capital, and I'm going to use Digital Perspectives. He's a YouTube channel, affiliate link. Eventually, I will have my own affiliate link, but I'm going to take the first steps to set aside my crypto and let it grow. So when I cash out, I don't have to pay capital gain taxes on it. And I did do some research, and half the crypto they do business with, I have. So I'm going to take half and I'm going to put it away and forget about it. It's an investment for my retirement. I don't feel 59 is retiring. I see working till the day I die because I really love what I do, not because I have to, because I love what I do. But just to let it sit there and I cash out and have to pay top dollar capital gain, I'm only going to earn more money in my later years. I'm not going to earn less. Maybe some situations, people work in their prime time of their life, they earn a lot of money, and when they retire, they earn less. The opposite holds true for me. So I did do some research for the IRA. And if you're not familiar, it's an individual retirement account, and it allows you to save money for retirement in a tax advantage way. You make contributions with your money, and you may be able to deduct on your taxes on your tax return, and any earnings can potentially grow tax deferred until you withdraw them in retirement. For someone who's younger, under 50, 50 and under, I believe an traditional IRA is the way to go. For someone like me, I'm over 50, I'm going to go toward a Roth IRA. I believe that's what I have to do. I'm still going to do more research and gain more knowledge before I do business with I Trust Capital. You got to take baby steps, guys. I want the second half of my life to get easier financially. I don't want to have to struggle every single day and work like a dog. I'm not saying I'm not going to work. I just don't want to work like I did in my 20s, 30s, and 40s. It's just the way it is. And another thing, it says, how is a traditional IRA taxed? I'll just say a little bit more, and then I'm going to call it a day. I'm going to go do some deliveries. Still got to work part-time. Contributions to traditional IRAs are tax deductible. Earnings grow tax-free, and withdrawals are subject to income tax. If you do an early withdrawal with a traditional IRA, I believe there's a 10% penalty. And that also goes for Roth IRAs. But of course, there are exceptions to this rule. So if you're under 50, if you're like 40, or even in your 40s, I mean, I would think, of course, you'll speak to a financial advisor. But from what I gather, you would get a traditional IRA. And then someone like me, 50 and over, would get a Roth IRA. You got to take the baby steps to gain a financial education to make your money work for you smarter so you don't physically have to work harder. And one of the main advantages of an IRA account is the ability to defer taxes on gains and invest on gains and investment income. That's really good because you won't have to pay all the taxes on all the money earned. You pay less when the time comes. You're paying less. You can't use losses inside the IRA to offset gains. But if you distribute the total balance from your traditional IRA and the amount is less than your basis in the account, you can deduct that loss. These are good things to know. And the more I read it, the more I read it, the more I read it. I was studying weeks ago, but last night I sat down and I took notes because that's how I learn. That's how it finally sinks in. And it has to be done. There are benefits. They say tax deductions for contributions, the tax deferred investment compounding, and the ability to invest in virtually any stock, bond, or mutual fund you want. Because my mother went through this, she helped me understand it. So whoever asks me what they should do with their $6,000, and they're 22 years old, of course, I would speak to a professional financial advisor. But if you do your own research, maybe you could become your own financial advisor. Use the internet, do your own research, gain a financial education. I happen to appreciate knowing exactly how my money's earning money for me. And doing my own taxes the past 2 years was the best thing I ever did. But I also have the time now. I'm not running the rat race of being held back, working harder just for a paycheck, never taking the time, being too tired to figure it out, responsibilities, home, family, life. I'm making the time and it's worth it. It's already showing its worth. So I hope you found this interesting. Yes, I do speak to a gig economy family, a gig community economy, but we're all here as independent contractors, entrepreneurs, and we're all here to make our financial position a little bit stronger so life's a little easier financially. So who's ever watching, I hope you appreciated it. I did take the time to understand more about traditional IRAs, and now tomorrow I'm going to focus for a couple hours and just study about Roth IRAs. And I also did about an hour reading on the iTrust Capital website because I want to invest my crypto. And I believe I have to use my fiat money to invest. If I open up a Roth account, I believe I have to do it with $7,000. And I believe it's every year you put into it because I'm over 50. But at least I know I'm planning something for my 60s, and that's peace of mind. In addition to my websites earning me residual passive income and a few apps. Oh, hello, Ricky Grant. Hello. I'm happy you're watching. Baby steps. That's all it takes, baby steps. And I knew I would get to this eventually, but it takes baby steps. And I'm really happy I'm doing what I'm doing because if I just kept running the rat race, my life was getting harder. And that shouldn't be. I'm a good person. I work hard. I put a lot of time in. Yeah, I have a small something to be proud of that I own, but my life was getting harder. I was working harder. I was getting more tired. I like taking care of myself. I feel better. My health's better. My health up here is better. My finances are better. Everything's getting better. It was the best thing I did. If you don't have your health and if you don't have any money, you're screwed. Life's going to suck. I don't want to live off the government. No way. But thanks for joining in. Anyone who watches this on the replay, I hope you learned something. Baby steps. Don't be embarrassed and don't be ashamed. This is also another thing. People who think they're above you, and I look back, and it wasn't that long ago, say, oh, little minded, simple minded, hard worker, working class person. I'm not working class man, working class person. It's mean. And I would rather reach out to people who are like me and help them understand they can make their financial position much stronger, more secure, something to lean on, something to fall back on. I know a lot of people in the industry I was raised in, the restaurant business, they don't have anything. They live paycheck to paycheck. And that's the industry that got hit the hardest with this pandemic. I call it a pandemic. They hurt the little people the most. The people who didn't have an education, the people who really don't understand a financial education really does matter and can help you live a lot more comfortable lifestyle. Smarter, not harder. You got that right. That's absolute certain. Good point. Thanks for joining in. Okay, I gotta shut down the computer and I gotta get my butt out there. And I hope you helped, you guys. You average people can change your lives. You can gain a financial education. Don't fall the trap that I fell into and so many others fell into. I'll see you soon. Have a good one. Bye, guys.